God. Man. So do we we have our live act or we don't? I'm almost
no, not yet.
What's that?
Our next live act is our I believe
ready?
Our last. Yeah, our next live act is our last live act, and that is at 9:30 Central. It's 8:36 Central right now, for reference. But I do want to go back to the board. We are at 2,290. So thank you all for donating. Please continue to share this video with friends and family so they can tune in, enjoy the show, and donate if they feel that is something that they would want to do and take part in creating a new home for all these dummies.
Yeah.
We do have our next act is a commercial from a well-known guy, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
If you can get your goose under control, maybe you can introduce this next commercial.
You probably know him from the Two and Only or the One and Only. He actually won a Tony for that show, and it was made into a movie too. The Two and Only. So pretty cool. And you know him from Soap. Here he is, Jay Johnson.
Jay Johnson? I think it is. Hey, Jay! Hey, Jay! Hey, Jay! Bob, be quiet. I'm working. What are you doing? What do you mean, what am I doing? What are you doing out here in the hot? Well, trying to raise money for the Venhaven Museum. Well, this is not the way to do it. Well, Bob, what are you going to do? Go to a theater? You can't get more than 10 people. Oh, is this working? Well, it is. Look, what does it say? Well, you can read it. I'm not lost. I didn't get stolen. I know, Bob. I know, but it's part of the sympathy, okay? Okay, just move on, okay? I'm out here till I raise some money. How about this? Thanks, Bob. How much do you have to raise now? About just 600,000 more. Okay, thanks.
I love that. And what a great commercial. What a fantastic commercial. Bob is taming his goose. I think the goose was been in quarantine and he thought he'd bring it out for the show. And well, it did not go as planned. He did let it get his goose. The goose got the goose that Bob got. And there was anyway, he's back. Here he is, Bob Rumba.
Worked at that too much. That was nice of Jaden.
Oh, that was great. Yeah.
Yeah. He's the greatest. All right. So the next act is from Los Angeles also. And he was on AGT, comedy, vent, director, actor, worked on Sesame Street also. So here he is. Michael Paul, give him a round of applause.
Very talented individual. Here we go.
Yeah, he is.
That's right. Hey, everybody. Comic ventriloquist Michael Paul here. I am so sorry. I wanted to participate, but the bird of prey is in quarantine. However, I wanted to support Venhaven, and for a very special endeavor like this, the world's oldest gymnast has allowed our cameras into her personal training as she gets ready for the next Olympics. So let's go straight to the gym.
Three more. 8.
I'm getting nauseous. Oh my God, I need what's the thing when I get nauseous? I need
That's amazing. I feel something in my upper back.
Oh, that's my catheter.
Oh, well, there's also something in my lower back.
Oh, that's my boobs.
Oh, you feel that?
No.
Okay. Feel that?
No.
You feel that?
No.
Do you feel that?
No.
What about that? Okay, breathe in. Exhale. You feel that?
No.
You feel that?
No.
Go deeper, deeper.
One. Let's get you settled in here. Well, like I said, I've been a performer for a very long time, and anytime I get the chance to.
Oh, well, that was absolutely phenomenal. It's always fun to see what Michael Paul is up to, and you can actually follow him on Michael Paul online on YouTube, his website, and on Instagram. He's and Twitter, I believe, as well. He's got some great content out there, and he's a puppeteer as well, which is why he also included that segment, which is always great to see the blend between both puppeteering and ventriloquism.
Oh, yes, the blend. All right. So, speaking of blends, here's another one from Henderson, Kentucky. He's a magician, ventriloquist. He does, he won the senior open mic.
Yes.
Yeah, at the convention. So that's pretty cool. So let's see what you're about to see is what you're going to be seeing while you're seated. Here he is.
I don't mean to brag, real quick. I don't mean to brag, but I did have the honor of building this character for this next guy. So it was really cool to see him use it and win the senior open mic contest at People's Choice Award for first place.
Okay. That was exciting. I'm hard to contain myself on that one. Anyway, here he is, Joseph Franklin.
One. Let's get you settled in here. Well, like I said, I've been a performer for a very long time, and anytime I get the chance to help a performer out that's kind of down on his luck, we like to do that. And I brought one with me today. His name was Dundles the Clown. How you doing, Dundles?
I reckon I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. Are you ready to do the show?
Oh yeah, I was born ready.
That's good.
I need the clown. This is my first rodeo.
Really, what kind of a clown are you?
A rodeo clown?
Makes sense, yeah. Rodeo clown, that's kind of a dangerous job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit dangerous. Yeah, my job is to get the critters to chase me once the riders fall off.
Oh, like the Broncos and Bulls and all that.
Yeah.
Did you ever get bored?
No, I pretty much got myself entertained.
What?
What?
I asked if you get bored.
Well, yeah.
Your answer didn't make any sense.
Oh, you really meant gored.
Yeah, gored. What did you think I said?
Well, I didn't know how good of a ventriloquist you were. Might be saying your letters wrong. Got gear and such.
No, I think I do okay. So the original question, did you ever get gored?
Never got gored.
Well, that's good.
I did get kicked in the face once.
Kicked in the face? What happened with that?
It made me prettier. Why is that funny?
I don't know why it's funny. We'll move on from there. So now, are you still a rodeo clown?
No, not anymore. No.
What do you do now?
Well, I thought I'd try my hand at the children's entertainment business.
Really? How's that working out for you?
Not as well as you might expect.
What do you think the problem is?
I don't know.
What do you think? Think maybe we can talk it out and figure it out?
That's worth a shot.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. What are you doing to try to entertain the kids?
Well, I thought I'd start off by twisting animals.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, twisting animals. The kids like that, right?
They did not.
No?
Not at all.
Well, now I'm already a little confused. I mean, I don't know a single kid that doesn't like balloon animals.
Oh. Balloon animals. That makes more sense.
Dunham, are you telling me that you
Well, at least that explains all the screaming.
We're really off to a bad start here. So where'd you go from there?
To court.
No, I mean, what did you do next in your attempt to entertain the kids?
Well, I thought I'd bring back something from the old circus days.
Oh, really? What's that?
A knife throwing act.
Knife throwing act?
Yeah.
You think that's good for kids?
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you this. Were you any good?
Oh, yeah, I was the best. I could hit him every time.
No, what? No, you're not supposed to hit him.
You're not.
No, you're supposed to come close, but you miss. You come close, but you miss.
What's the point of that?
What do you mean?
Anyone can miss. But I can take skill.
This is really not going well at all, is it? So, what else? Let's forge ahead. What else do you do to entertain the kids?
Well, I thought I'd throw in a couple of magic tricks.
Okay, well that's a good idea. Unless, of course, you're going to try to saw someone in half.
Why, is that a trick?
Oh no, I mean,
Because I think I can do that.
no. There's a little bit more to. You actually have to be able to put them back together.
Oh, that sounds complicated.
Yeah, a little bit. I think I'll skip that one. That's a good idea. I think you really dodged a bullet on that one.
Yeah, they couldn't dodge 9 knives, though. Every time.
Enough with the knives. So are you working on anything else in your lovely act?
Well, I thought I'd throw in some ventriloquism.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. You can't go wrong with ventriloquism. That's great. So how are you coming along with that?
Well, I'm still learning.
What have you learned so far?
Well, I learned you gotta choose your venue very carefully.
Your venue? What do you mean? Where did you try out your ventriloquism?
At the funeral home.
Oh, no. You mean the guy in the...
Well, he wasn't doing much talking on his own. Thought I'd give him a chance to say goodbye. Thought that old widow was gonna keel over right then and there. All those kids in the 2 for 1 special.
2 for 1 special. God, this is terrible.
Them grandkids ain't never gonna be right.
So what's next?
Back to court.
No, I don't
Getting to know that judge really well. She's good people, you know. Just doing her job.
Well, I'm glad you have respect for the judicial system.
Yeah.
So in the grand scheme of things, what's next for Dundles the Clown?
Well, I thought I'd take the whole act on tour.
On tour, okay. Well, what's stopping you?
House arrest, of course. Yeah. Speaking of which, my ankle monitors a dozen. I should probably get going.
That's probably a good idea. That's it for us. I'm Joseph Franklin, Dundles the Clown. Thank you very much.
Okay. Is that what he did on the senior open mic to win?
Yeah, he did that on the senior open mic to win, and he actually performed that same material, but with a scarier version of the puppet, a few years earlier at a previous convention before that year at your open mic night.
Oh, I remember that scary clown, actually.
Yeah.
Because people are like, ooh. Yeah. So that's what I would have mentioned afterwards, that you made him a better puppet after you saw that one. You made that one.
Yeah, you need a side-by-side almost. Yeah, the other one looked like a killer clown with like sharp razor teeth. And
yeah,
I think he used a Halloween mask for the original.
Yeah, I think it's from that movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, probably, actually.
Yeah, they're pretty scary looking. The next friend is the next ventriloquist is a really good friend of mine. She used to do shows in New York. She had her own television show, actually, at the end of things there. It was sort of like when they used to have kid shows on television. That doesn't exist anymore, but at that time, she got in right at the end of it before it went down. And I'll have to say, last time I talked to her, she was working when other people didn't have jobs as a ventriloquist. She's doing shows because she sings and does ventriloquism. She's really good. And she's in Francisville, Indiana. Here's Beth Sutton Cummings. See what we got here.
Rumba, shame on you. Check
What?
me out when I'm going to take a shower. Okay, everyone, get out of here.
Oh, whoa. Okay. I guess we got in there kind of early, I guess.
Yeah.
What kind of cameraman to a small town like that to be in the bathroom? Way to go.
But that's some debut right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had fun with her too. That's fun.
The next
Who do
actor
we have next?
he does. What's that? Are you
Who do we have
talking?
next?
I was just going to say that, but you beat me to it. The next actor does cruise ships. He's actually a master manipulator, and he goes around the world teaching people how to do that. He has his own, uses rods and everything besides doing ventriloquism, which some guys use a rod, but they don't do what he does. It's kind of amazing. And what did he do his last class? He did it in Tokyo. Yeah. Someplace else around the world. China, too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So he's Japan and China. And he's been on David Letterman also. Here he is, one of your favorites from Arizona, Dan Horn. Dun, 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 dun.
There's gonna be food? Yes. I'll just sit over here. Okay, Marshall, good. You sit right there. In the meantime, here's Dan and Orson. And we'll join them in just a minute. But you know, I always say we've got to give that camera person time to get over to the puppet set. I've heard you say that. If I said it once, I've said it 100 times. Are we gonna have gherkins? It's the least we could do. The most? A steak at the ranch. Yeah. Okay, here we go with Dan and Orson.
Well, Orson, you know, tomorrow is Christmas. I tell you, I'd like to give you your present now. Here.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, it's a highlighter.
Oh.
Hey, it's for when you're reading and you want to highlight a certain passage.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, I know it's not much, but
No, it's very nice.
well, thanks.
Now I'd like to give you my present.
Okay.
Here it is.
This it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a paper clip.
Yeah, I wanted to get you something you could use.
Well, I sure can use this.
Good.
You know what I really like?
What?
I am really glad that we have the kind of friendship that doesn't need the exchange of expensive presents to survive.
Me too.
I mean, that tells me that it's a true friendship.
Right. We don't need to spend a lot of money on each other.
No way. No, we don't, because our friendship is a lot more than that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Still, you could have spent a little more on me.
Oh, yeah? Well, what about you? You sure didn't tax your wallet buying a paper clip.
Well, I didn't because I knew that you were going to get me something cheap like a pen.
It's a highlighter.
Who cares? It was cheap.
Oh, yeah? You want to talk cheap? Hey, look at that paper clip. I can't even use it. It's sprung.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'll bet this highlighter is all dried out.
Well, I hope it is to match your personality.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can just take your highlighter back. You take your paper clip.
Christmas in July still exists. Plus,
Apparently so. That was a clip from Wallace and Ladmo, which was a TV show Dan Horn was on early in his career.
That was
And he's
one of the other people that goes back to kid shows at the end of television when they still had kid shows.
Exactly, exactly. And he's been posting those clips on his Facebook lately, and they're always fun to see. That was the early version of Orson. He's actually changed the character, and it's evolved since, but it's always fun to be part of the
Orson
process.
has aged since then. That's Orson when he was younger.
Yeah, oh, well, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, that's all.
Somehow he got bigger as he aged, too. So, it's good.
Well, yeah, like most people do. They gain weight.
Right,
so
yeah.
they get big.
Puppets and
Yeah,
people
sure.
and-
Yeah, that happens.
Why not?
Anyway, yeah, he plus we got to go back in time to, like, once again with Sherman and Peabody in the time machine. We have an act that I think he's one of the only ventriloquists I know, I think, that lifts weights and has the dummy count by bench presses. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think so. Don't you think? More like this. Anyway, from that, you know what? You can do that stuff. There's probably you are positive no one's laughing because you're thinking that's not really funny, but you don't know. There could be some really muscle-bound guy that's like Mr. Universe that thinks that's hilarious.
Yeah, and he could or cannot be tuning in tonight, so who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm seeing a few laughing emojis fly over your comment there. So that's like, yeah. I do want to say, remind everyone to donate if you can. Donate to the Vent Haven Museum. Bob, how can they donate?
They can donate by, you could text the famous number. What number is that?
The number is 859-208-2649. Once again, you text donate to 859-208-2649.
Yeah, you text it in and they tell you how to put your money right in there, your PayPal or Venmo or whatever you're using. And
in this case, it's Ventmo.
yeah,
Okay.
that one too. That one's there. You got that one in there. And then there's venthaven.org/show. And you can go there and do it that way.
And we also have Dwayne Eccles set up a great fundraiser on Facebook for this very occasion too. So you've got 3 different ways that you can donate, and either way, it all goes to the museum. So, and we appreciate it greatly. We are at 2,331, and thank you all for your contributions and for tuning in. Please share this.
So we are going up little by little. It's going slower now, though. They're not putting it in as fast as before.
Yeah.
They're not drinking enough. They got to start drinking more.
Yeah, maybe we should get Trish Dunn back in here to, give him a pep talk.
Yeah, out there it'd be, well, here it's almost 10. So
Yeah.
out there would be 5 hours difference.
We have a comment from Daniel Robinson. He said, "Is it slash or backslash?" It is.
It's
slash show. It's venthaven.org/show.
So it's the one that leans. Well, I don't know. See, I can't lean right because it's reversed. I don't know if I'm leaning the right way.
This is us trying to figure out if it's back. Look in the comments. Someone knows. Someone will comment this. It's fine. We're fine. Fine.
Yeah, you could just ask on the things underneath.
Yeah, mingle with yourselves, ventriloquists.
Yeah, ask that, and a guy will show you what a slash and a backslash are. Use this one, and they could punch the button like that.
See, Bob, this is kind of like a children's show because we've got puppets, we've got commentary, and we've got educational aspects.
Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for making me feel good about doing the show.
You're welcome. Thanks for wearing that. What is that? Scarf or a vest?
The vest.
That's great. I almost couldn't hear you over that. It's fun.
Yeah, because it's so loud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of like a Christmas tie, loud and useless. Okay, that's a good heckler. Anyway, back to me introducing the next act. He's from Clifford, New Jersey, and He likes to be called Mr. D and Dennis Daniels. Here he is, Mr. D.
Hello, Mr. D. Hello, Dorsey. How are you? I am wonderful. I'm here to talk about the Vent Haven Museum.
Yes, we are. We were invited by our friends
Bob Rumba
and Landon Harvey to come and talk about the museum and maybe help raise some money for the museum.
The museum needs money to keep going.
It does. And museums are very, very important.
Why are they important?
They hold the history of things that are done, all types of museums, but this is a ventriloquist museum.
It is.
Yes, it is. And it was created by W.S. Berger on his own property.
He always makes me hungry.
Who?
Mr. Berger.
Well, anyway, it was built on his property, and now many puppets stay there.
Yes, they do. I was there once.
Yes?
And I don't want to go back.
Why don't you want to go back to the museum? It's a beautiful, wonderful place.
Because if I go back there, Mr. D, that will mean you're gone. And I don't want you to go.
Okay, you're not going to be there, and I'm going to be here, and this is today, and this is what we have. So, for right now, we want to encourage people to do what?
Visit the museum.
Yes, we do. We also want to encourage them to
support the convention.
That's right. Supporting the convention and visiting the museum keeps the history of ventriloquism alive.
Even though some of the history is not great.
What do you mean some of the history is not great?
Well, I went there and I didn't like some of the puppets I saw.
What do you mean you didn't like some of the puppets?
I think they were making fun of me as an African-American puppet.
You think they were? Why?
Well, some of them were painted with black faces with big old red lips. They don't look like that.
Well, that's a part of what museums do. They preserve history. And minstrel shows were once a part of the American history, and those puppets themselves had ventriloquists, and they did acts of that in their time.
They don't do that anymore.
No. Now we have beautiful puppets like you, right?
Absolutely.
All right. And our shows have evolved, but we have to know our history, and we get that through museums. We have to know our history to learn from it and to not make some of the mistakes that maybe we made.
I guess they did. But it's okay now because it's getting better.
We still have things to work on, but it is getting better. So I want to thank everybody involved with the museum.
Me too.
And did you have a good time at the convention?
Well, we didn't get to go this year, but we had the virtual convention.
It was great, wasn't it, the virtual convention?
I got to see Mark Wade. He's a great man.
Yeah, yes, he is.
And Al Getler was a wonderful MC.
He did a good job.
I like Miss Lynn Von Sagan. She was talking about characters and voices and stuff, and I like that stuff.
Good.
And Tom Cloud talked about character development.
He did, absolutely.
And you got to see one of your inspirations.
One of my very first inspirations was Willie Tyler, absolutely, when I was a little boy. See? Now, Willie Tyler back in the 60s and 70s taught me as an African-American man that I, too, could be a ventriloquist or anything I wanted to be. When you see people who do what you do and look like you look, that always inspires.
It does. And I might be president one day because of Barack Obama.
Well, very good. Well, we also saw Darcy Lynn. She's up and coming. She's just getting started in her career.
She is. She's got a long way to go, Mr. D. She's going to do great. Do great, Darcy Lynn.
All right. And who else did we see?
We also saw Jeff Dunham, our buddy.
Yes. Jeff, thank you for paving the way for us in this modern day of ventriloquism. So listen, we've got to go now.
Oh, wait.
What?
We have to thank Annie Roberts and Lisa Sleazy because they do such a good job.
They do at the Ventriloquist Museum. So thank you to Annie and Lisa. And say goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
So long, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dorsey signing off, and I am Dennis Daniels, Mr. D. Take care, folks.
And the word for today is D. Man. I know, Grover. Yeah, the letter for today is D. Yay!
I love Dennis Daniels. He's such a nice guy, such a great
He's
person.
a good singer.
An amazing control. Oh my gosh.
He is. He's a really good singer. He did the after hours karaoke. And yeah, I was amazed at how good he was. Because I don't think he sings in his act, really.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we have more money coming in as we speak?
Yeah, we are checking it. Please make sure to donate. And to clarify, the venthaven.org/show, you have to, you can just go to the description in this live video and just click it. You don't even have to open a browser or anything. You just go and click that. That's http://www.venthaven.org/show. So then you can just find all the ways that you can donate to this great cause on the description for the video.
Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Should we bring on another act? The next act is from Brooklyn, New York. And he won the junior open mic, actually. So last year. And did you make his puppet too?
Not yet, but I hope to one day. He's a talented kid. He's got a bright future.
Yeah. It takes a while to get your parents don't want to buy you expensive things right away, I guess, when you're a kid. They want to make sure you're going to do
committed to it. Right.
But when you're going to school and you're learning to play like the trumpet, they'll get that for you. I don't know. Yeah, you stick to that right away. No, sometimes I guess. Anyway, yeah, so let's look at what he has to offer us now. And here he is, Nikolas Bushi. Nick Bushi.
Hello everyone.
Here we go.
My name is Nikolas Bushi. I'm 16 years old, and this is my friend Amy. Hello. And this is our story of our first convention last year. Oh yeah. It all started when our flight got canceled due to bad weather, so we drove for 12 hours to Kentucky. Oh yeah, I remember that. You do? Yeah. How? I was in the suitcase. Oh yeah. Well, once we got there was amazing people. We met a lot of talented people, had great conversations, and great tips. Unfortunately, we didn't get to go to the museum because we had to drive back, but I've seen the museum a lot on YouTube, and I really hope that next year, if everything goes well, I can go and see the museum live and hear all the stories about the puppets and the museum I love.
Yeah, and what happened to the convention this year?
Well, the convention this year was canceled.
It was?
Yeah, but thanks to Mark Wade and the community, it was done online. Wow, and Og Gettler did a great job presenting, and there's also Landon Harvey who's doing great interviews online on Facebook.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and I've been to a lot of magic conventions, but I feel that the Ventriloquist convention is more of a family and gives a lot of opportunities to the kids to perform on the junior open mic.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to thank this great community. We are very blessed to be in this community.
And thank you. Wait, can I sing a song?
Why?
Because last year I sang a song at the convention. I want to sing a song this year again.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a new song?
Yeah. Okay, let me go.
Thank you. All right, Amy. Now say goodbye because I have a new friend to introduce.
All right. All right, goodbye. Stay safe and stay healthy. Hope to see you in the museum next year.
So this is Professor Spencer, made by CharliesPuppets.com, and it was gifted to me by CharliesPuppets.com. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
I can't breathe.
What?
I can't breathe.
What did you say?
I can't breathe. Take the mask off.
Oh, take the mask off.
Oh, I cannot breathe. Oh. Actually,
what?
Can you put the nose at the corner?
Why? farted. Come on, that's disgusting. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself. Why are you wearing a mask?
Well, you told me there was a convention.
And I was gonna social distance. Well, it's online. Oh. All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Professor Spencer.
Professor?
Yeah.
Why did they call you professor?
I'm a scientist.
Oh, that's great because I have my own invention and I wanted to show someone. So it's a box.
Oh, what is it?
Made out of cards, and it's a magic box.
Oh, okay.
And it's red on the inside, blue on the outside, and you can leave a message for a friend.
Oh, let me see.
All right, you talk into it like this. Hello. Okay. You close it. You shake it, and then you tap it on the top, and then you open it.
Oh my God! Can I die that from you?
Well, it's not for sale.
I'll give you a deer.
No, I don't drink.
Well, you know what? I'll keep the deer. You can eat the dog.
No. All right. Anyways, you're dressed like this because you're a scientist, right?
No.
Why are you dressed like this?
I'm applying for a job.
You're applying for a job.
Mm-hmm.
What job?
Teacher.
Teacher. So what are you gonna teach? Chemistry, biology, or physics?
Chemistry.
Chemistry.
Yeah.
So you must know a lot about science if you teach chemistry.
No.
What do you mean no?
I don't remember.
You don't remember or you're drunk?
Oh, you can guess that.
Well, you know that schools won't hire you if you're drunk.
Well, Nick, listen here. Now that schools are online, they won't notice a thing. Trust me.
Well, how do you want to finish this off? Because we don't have a lot of time left, so say your goodbyes. All right. Go.
All right, wait, can I sing a song?
You want to sing your song?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Rising up, back on the street. Did our time, took no chances.
All right, enough.
Went the distance now, and now gonna start just an end and his will to so the let's learn. Oh, take the last call. Oh my God, I can't breathe.
All right, say goodbye.
All right, good day, and hope you enjoyed your time.
Yep. Hopefully we can meet each other once again next year at the Vent Haven 2021. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Oh yeah.
He puts a lot of stuff online too, actually.
Yeah. I mean, he's been making some great content, sharing it within all the ventriloquist groups on Facebook, and it's great. It's really fun and funny, and it's great. I follow him on Instagram too, and I see him. It's like everywhere, so it's really neat.
Yeah. Plus, he actually sings well too. He's yeah. He has a few things going on. All right. So now, do we go to Vent Haven Museum? Let's take a look there. I think from Los Angeles, he's not in Los Angeles. He's at the Vent Haven Museum visiting. It's Jeff Dunham. I'll show you how to go through with some things about the museum so you know it exists.
Hi everyone, I'm Jeff Dunham, and I want to show you something really cool. This place is Vent Haven Museum, and it's the only museum in the entire world dedicated solely to the art of ventriloquism. It was all started by this man, W.S. Berger, who lived from 1878 to 1972. The original collection began as his passion for collecting anything and everything having to do with ventriloquism. And not just dummies, but also photos, playbills, scripts, props, recordings, you name it. Most of today's tourists, though, come to see the hundreds and hundreds of dummies. And this isn't even 10% of the collection. Mr. Berger, the founder, wasn't even a professional ventriloquist, but through his extensive correspondence, he became friends with everyone in the ventriloquism community, from the big names of the day like Edgar Bergen, Paul Winchell, Jimmy Nelson, Senor Wences, Sherry Lewis, and wow, whatever happened to that poor kid? Vent Haven has been a part of my life for more than 40 years. I still remember my first visit when I was 13 years old. Every summer, I'd come to the Vent Haven Ventriloquist Convention, which was started to help support the museum. When I walked into this building for the first time, I was stunned. Up until that point, I'd seen only a few dummies here or there, but here sat hundreds of them. Let me show you some of my personal favorites. One of my absolute favorites is right here, Cecil Wigglenose. Not just because of how he looks, but everything that he does. What else? And about that, and about that, and that. Yeah. One of the highlights of the collection and a tourist favorite is Jocko here. Yeah. And they're not all complicated, like little Tommy Knots here. Another fun one. You think? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You like me? I don't think so. No. When I first visited here, there were about 500 dummies in the collection. I've been back every summer since, and the collection has almost doubled. What's really great is that this truly wonderful collection is still growing. In 2016 alone, 30 dummies became a part of the Venhaven family. I see something new every time I walk in the door. Sometimes a dummy I hadn't noticed before, and sometimes a new one, like this chick. Let's go find a seat for you. In the 40 years since my first visit here, I've fallen in love with this place. There's nothing like Venhaven anywhere in the world, and I'm proud to have been professionally affiliated with the museum as a member of the board of advisors for more than 30 years. During that time, particularly in the last decade, the museum has experienced an explosion in growth as ventriloquism has experienced its own renaissance in pop culture. Ventriloquists have found success at every type of venue. #1 rated cable and network television specials, live theater, including a Tony Award-winning Broadway show, long-running Las Vegas shows, and worldwide sold-out arena tours. Ventriloquists have even won America's Got Talent, as well as several other countries' versions of the show. This renewed public awareness, acceptance, and excitement for ventriloquism has resulted in unprecedented growth in both tourism and donations of dummies to Venhaven. While the size of the collection is nearly doubled in the last 40 years, the amount of display space is exactly the same. We've needed a new building for a long time, and now is the time to build it. This next step for Venhaven will transform it from a private collection that has seasonal visitors to a world-class tourist attraction. Our new facility will provide a state-of-the-art environment for the preservation and display of the collection and a state-of-the-art experience for our tourists. This is where you play a vital role. Please join us in helping Venhaven reach its goal of building its new facility. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm sorry. Ow! Okay, I'm really sorry. Thanks for getting me out of the corner. No problem. Yeah, that's my corner back there with all my stuff. Oh, really? No one cares. Thanks. Yeah. Well, I hope I've given you an idea of how charming and special this place really is, and I hope you can visit and experience it for yourself. When you do, you'll understand why I love Venhaven so much. Yeah. What are you doing here? Fundraising. Oh, good. Yeah, like $1.something million, right? Yeah. To build a new dollhouse. Not exactly. That's exactly what it is. No. Good luck. Thanks. Yeah. It'll never happen.
Can you hear me?
What was that? Yeah.
Okay, just checking. We're doing pretty well. We haven't dropped out hardly at all, though.
Yeah, and you know what? If those of you that are leaving or going to bed, make sure that you share this with people that you know that are night owls and that might want something fun to tune into, just to watch the acts. And who knows, they might want to donate. It's truly a great cause, and that was a fun clip from Jeff.
Yeah, it was. We're living it up. Okay, have we got more money coming in? Do we have to beg more? What?
We will check right now.
Thanks. And you can still call 859-208-2649 and text that number so you don't have to talk to anybody. I guess you're right, Landon. I guess you're right. If somebody calls, that actually is like talking, I guess. But
usually when you call someone, you call them to talk to them.
Yeah. You don't go to type to somebody and then you go, I don't really want to talk to you. I just want to tell you stuff.
Yeah. The modern oral interesting. Okay, looking back at the thermometer, we have a current, we were left at 2,331, and now we are at 2,551, which is
Wow,
phenomenal.
that's great.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Edit this right here. Yeah, five.
Thank you really a lot. I mean, this means a lot to us because for a while, this was like one of those things where we don't know. We hope it could happen. We're going to try for it. We're going to work, and we're not going to give up. And that's what we've been doing for the past few years. And every time we go and do the convention, the museum makes some more money, and they get to get closer to the goal. And we're getting closer and closer all the time. And doing this has helped too. Plus, I get to spend time with Landon, and we get to talk to all these people that we don't get to see. I mean, it's sort of like seeing them because you get to talk to them and see them. It's like the Jetsons. Sort of.
Yeah. Tuning in here, we have, looking at the comments, Lisa Sweet said thank you so much to everyone who has donated, and thank you to Bob and Landon. Oh, well, thank you, Lisa. It's our pleasure. Thank you. Oh, we have an update we have an update. Words are hard. We have an update from Dwayne Eccles. He said we're on his page. We're currently at 690, which is great.
Yeah, it is great. So we're getting there.
For sure, for sure.
And you're not old enough to drink, so you're just suffering from fat tongue disease.
I'm sounding like I had one too many juice boxes or something. According to who was it? Mark Merchant, I'm 12 years old. So I thought I accomplished a lot for 19, and I'm 12. So look at that.
But think about who you could be dating when you get to be like 50. Man, you could be dating 20-year-olds, you know, because you'll look like you're way younger than you are. So I don't think you'll age.
Yeah, I'll meet my wife in a school show. Audience.
There you go. Perfect. Anyway, I wonder if you get to live longer if you don't age at all. Do you think?
Well, if you don't age, you live longer. I don't know. You know, that's
or you like Benjamin Buttons, where you you grow backwards, you age backwards, like you're born like old, and then right, and then you get younger and younger.
Right.
Yeah, that could be you.
Sure.
Yeah, you're probably like actually 67 years old now.
Wow, that is wow. I need to get a
but
real
but you look like you're 12. That's perfect.
Yeah. I get carded at Costco for samples. Like, is your parent here? What's going on?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do people ever come to the door and do that to you?
No. But I when I got my driver's permit, I drove through Taco Bell, and the entire employee staff of Taco Bell tried to guess my age. It was a new game they like to play. And then we went to Taco Bueno afterward, and they did the same thing. So it's a fun time.
but they whoever gets furthest away should have to give you a free hamburger then.
Well, that would be weird because that's Taco Bell, but
well, wherever you are though.
Yeah.
Did you go someplace before Taco Bell? Sorry, wasn't I paying attention? I think I was.
Speaking of being old, it's like past your bedtime. All right. Who was our next?
Thanks. Hey, geezer years, yay!
It's fine because it looks like I'm past my bedtime. That's why I
I've
work.
got my own teeth. What the heck?
His teeth are like the stars; they only come out at night. All right.
Oh man. Mine come out. It's like while I was asleep, I wake up and go, "What is that?" Yeah. The next act I've done for quite a while. He worked in Las Vegas. He worked in Branson with the Osmonds. He worked at the Andy Williams Theater with Andy Williams when he was still around. He did he was in his Christmas show actually.
Oh.
He did the Disney cruise. He's from Canada. Here's Brad Cummings. Did I do it too soon?
Rex, glad you could make it. Yeah, let's do this quick. I got a life, you know. All right. Oh, what's wrong? I forgot my mask. Rex, you don't need a mask with me. Yeah, I do. Haven't you heard about the evil droplets? Yeah, but you don't have to worry about mine. No, you need to worry about mine. Oh, that's so nice. But don't worry, I'm not going to die. Well, you are getting kind of old. And you're a dinosaur, an endangered species. Look who's talking. You're a ventriloquist. Ouch. So, back to you dying. Really? Yeah. Listen, can we talk about your will? What about my will? Do you even have one? Actually, I'm just in the middle of updating it. Good. So here's a list of a few things I'd like you to put in. Really? I want your life. What? You'll be gone, so I'll be #1 man of the house. Rex, you cannot have my wife. You have no idea what goes on between me and your wife, do you? Rex, please quiet. I'm not done. I also want your car. My car? Yeah, it's the only cool thing you've got. Yeah, but Rex, dinosaurs don't drive. Obviously, you've never been to Florida. Okay, and one more thing. Yeah, I want to be your power of attorney. Rex, again, dinosaurs can't be power of attorney. Again, have you been to Florida? All right, look, you're in my will. There's no wife, no car, no power of attorney. What then? Your measly savings? No, your lame dinosaur card collection? No. Oh, please don't tell me. I have to look after all your other stupid puppets. No, you'll be going to the Van Haven Museum. Oh, is that? Yeah, that amazing place with all the puppets. Any girls? Yes, lots. Are they available, if you know what I mean? Yes. Good, then I'm in. Now, can we end this? I got a hot date. Yeah, we can end this. Folks, I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm not. Now I got witnesses. I'll see you at the Vent Convention next year, possibly. And Cummings, can we go on a field trip when we get there? To where? Van Haven. I want to check out the girls and maybe start setting some things up, if you know what I mean. I do. Okay, Rex, we got to sign off. All right, this is Brad Cummings and Rex. I'm pretty.
Are you okay?
Welcome to our home. Rex, glad you could make it. Yeah, let's do this.
All right.
It's a very responsive audience, but they need a minute.
Yeah.
Love Brad Cummings. And that character, oh my gosh. Love Rex.
Yeah, he's had Rex for quite a while. It's like his main guy for a really long time.
Yeah.
But yeah. But he's on ship, so and he's in Canada. So we're not going over there right away either. Canada actually has their own wall. Did you know that?
I did not.
We always talk. Yeah, we talk about building a wall between here and Mexico. Their wall is us. Yeah, pretty much. They just say, "Wake us up whenever it wears off." Wake us up. Let us know if you got anything else going for us. We do the work.
I want to make a reminder to our audience that's tuning in right now. Please share this video. You can share on Facebook, share to any groups that you're associated with, any entertainment groups, or just groups that enjoy ventriloquism or comedy.
Yeah, how many people do you talk to and you say they don't even know what the word ventriloquist means? You explain it to them and they go, "Oh yeah," and they've seen maybe one or two. They usually don't even see live ones, hardly ever.
Oh, no.
And if they did, like, you might be the only one they've ever seen. This is a great show because this has the most ventriloquists at one show ever. So it's really worth it. And that also helps the museum let people know that they exist. I mean, didn't you like going to the museum when you went there?
Oh, I went there in 2016, and I had known about the museum for a long time since I was able to go, and so I was already hyped up for it, and it exceeded my expectations by far. All the different buildings, meeting the people that go to see the museum at convention. I mean, it's just what a wonderful time, and chock full of history and smiling faces, whether it's the dummies or the people there, the curators and the friends you meet.
Yeah, it's really nice. Plus, they always talk about the dummies and what are there, but there's also all these pictures on the wall from back a long time ago, and it's amazing to watch those. And it also teaches you what it looks like now to see photography that was done in a dark room, and then what you see now that's digital. It's a big difference. And then you can look at different decades and notice the difference between lighting and everything else. And you can tell by the way people are dressed. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's part of American history to see that. And people don't think about part of always what keeps America going has always been entertainment, even during decades when during Depression, people would go to vaudeville houses and just sit there and watch shows, like pay one thing. And if you didn't have a job, you just didn't leave. You just sit there and watch one act after the other. You might stay all day. There was a lot of people that did that. And so it's really the basis to what you're seeing now. And when you saw Ed Sullivan, Hollywood Palace, and all those variety shows, and back in like what 70s, there's still variety shows, like all the shows like Sonny and Cher and Jim Stafford, the Smothers Brothers. I mean, everybody had a variety show or is on somebody else's variety show.
Yeah,
it's like it's amazing. So
and shameless plug here, Bob. You talked about seeing all these amazing photos on the walls of the Venhaven Museum. You actually have a DVD called Bob Rumba's Publicity Photos Workshop that was taken at the convention. And you talk about clever ways that you've taken photos and that you've kind of perceived how people should take photos when taking photos with your puppets. It's a neat thing. Where can people find that?
Oh, I think they can go online. They can go to there's Lee Cornell used to have Ventriloquism 101.